The next item we have is link cells, right? And this allows us to link one cell to another cell within our workbook or documents, right? So if the case was that I wanted to link this 69,000 or 69 million, right, to the lead sheet right here, to this 70,000, just to show that this is where I am getting this information from or where I'm agreeing it to or whatever the case may be, right? We can do that very simply with the link cells function. So let's go ahead and have a look and see how that looks. When we move to the order toolbar and we have a look at the order toolbar helpers section over here, in the very top right, we will see the link cells function. When I click, before I click on the link cells function, I need to select the cell that I want to link another cell to. So in my case, as we can see right now, we've got this 69 million selected, right? And therefore, whatever I link, whatever other cell I then go and click on after I've clicked on link cells, will be the cell that it will link to this cell over here. So let's go ahead, click on link cells, and then you see it asks us to select a cell. Now, when we go and select the cell, we can go and select the cell anywhere, right? And in this case, I'd like to select this 70 million right here, and it will be as easy as pressing OK, and we will then have a link between those two. Now, what you will see is that it's going to be a arrow, right, with a reference that is the specific cell reference that it is sitting in, right? And the reason for that is because now it's a link that we can move between simply by clicking on this link. So if I click on the link right here within the audit toolbar helpers sheet, right? I click on this lead sheet link. It will take me to the lead sheet where I have this linked. And if I click on the audit toolbar helpers, it will do the same thing. Now, you might not like the way this link is looking and you might want to move it around, change it a bit, or change what it is, what it's saying, what's within it, and things like that. You have that ability. Now, what's important is that when we click on this link, it will automatically take us to the other side. But when we want to change what is sitting within this link, we have to hold control. And as you see, when I press control, the lead sheet, right, or the arrow changes to allow me to then edit what is in this item, right? So if I click on that, we can now see that we have now selected this object so that we can work with it. Now, first thing, we can just move it around if we need to. We can move it wherever we want to. We can move it right below here if we want. And now that we've moved it below, we can see that, wait, these items are actually not in line, right? And so maybe you want to move these arrow lines right there. And now you have better arrows. You have it referencing sitting where you'd like it to. But again, you want to go and change what is sitting in this cell. So we can then go ahead and say, we're gonna click there, and then we're able to start updating and changing what is in here. So I might just go lead sheet link. So I might just say lead sheet total, right? And then say link, right? So that we know that this is where our lead sheet total is actually coming from. And once I click outside of this link, the link will then return back to its original state where I can click on the link and it will take me to the other side. And again, I can do the same thing with this one, control, then click, and then I can go and start to edit this. And I can say, I can maybe change this to testing document, right, link. Perfect. Then when I click outside of it, it then reverts back. And then I can click on that, move to the other side, click on this, move to this side. Perfect. And that's how linking cells works.